Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Corn and bean futures quietly traded on both sides of even yesterday or Friday as the corn closed down a penny and soybeans up 5 cents by the bushel. KC wheat was down all day, closing well off its lows, down 7 cents by the bushel for the day. Corn futures seem to be trapped in that $6.70 to $7 range with little expectations for it to break out anytime soon. Lack of export demand continues to be a drag on corn prices. Current corn export corn commitments total 554 million bushels compared to about 1,172 million bushels last year at this time. Milo commitments are currently only 10.9 million bushels compared to 97.9 million bushels the year before. More COVID lockdowns for the communist Chinese and fears of a global recession weigh high on futures. The Dow is near its high on Friday, up over 800 points. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM are closed for Milo trucks again this week. Cargill is open Monday through Friday 7 to 3. The Andersons open today, Wednesday, and Friday 7 to 2. For help marketing your grains, go to 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value. The afternoon report showed a higher value at 103.34, led by a $19.72 increase in the bellies. USDA estimates hog slaughter at 2.557 million head through Saturday. That's up 5K from the same week last year. The year-to-date pace trails last year by 3.117 million head. As we move toward the cattle side or the beef side of the equation, wholesale box prices continued higher. Choice up 77 to selects gain up 258. That increased the spread. No, it tightened the spread. 28.77. 668,000 head of cattle met the knife for the week. Looks like we saw some late week Friday catch-up sales, mostly 115 to 153. For the week, the South was nearly 150 with the Northern trade 152. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We are on the line with Sean Geis, White Gillespie Livestock, about 7:30 on Sunday evening, looking towards sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, what do we see?
Oh, Larry, I'm thinking we'll get somewhere around that 3 on the sheep and goat end, and kind of like we had last week on the cattle end, somewhere around that 12 to 1,400 is kind of what we're expecting. Got a little bit of rain around, I guess, this weekend, so that was good. That might slow it up just a tick, but we'll see. Got those Dorper bucks that are coming this week. We've been talking about the last week or two. They'll be there, fertility tested, ready to go. There'll be some handful of ewes to follow them. If anybody's looking for some good Dorper bucks with papers, they will furnish the papers at buyer's expense. So they will be there this Tuesday.
Good deal, and they're on your Facebook page, aren't they?
Yes, sir. They sure are.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24 inch diameters. Also, From time to time, they see some number 2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the Mason sale shaping up?
You bet, Larry. Around 5:30 or so, we had right at 1,025 head already on the yards, about 100 cows, 10 bulls, the rest of them all good calves, yearlings. Kind of around that 1,300 is what we're shaping up for tomorrow. A lot of good quality cattle there, though.
Good. Now, how did the special go?
Right at 2,500 head on the yards on Saturday. I thought overall the market with the rains we had last week was very active, strong demand, almost all classes of the cattle on the best of the best sale. I thought we had a full house of buyers. They were on hand. We had guys from Oklahoma, Colorado, New Mexico, Arkansas, and pretty well all across Texas, and had right at 730 folks on the internet. I thought we had a very, very good offering of pairs that were on hand. I thought the flesher pairs they were selling from $1,600 up to $2,800, except we had a set of 15 really choice Brangus pairs with fall calves at their side. They brought $3,500 a pair on those 15 pairs. Some of the pairs that were maybe a little thinner, they kind of sold from $1,300 up to $1,575. Getting the bred cows, we had a lot of good, really choice bred cows, and they were in strong demand with the medium to long bred cows ranging mostly from $1,300 up to $2,100, except we did have that one set of long bred Brangus cows. All of them were straight 8 months bred. They also brought $3,500 just like those pairs did. Some of the short bred cows and some of the cows maybe carrying just a little flesh and some drier areas where they came from, they range from $900 up to $1,275. Getting the bred heifers, I thought they're mostly as a whole what we had to offer was from medium to long breds, and they went from $1,200 up to $2,450, except for we had a set of really good 12 long bred Rescher Charolais heifers that brought $2,900 a piece. The open heifers were also in very good demand, bringing from $1,000 up to $1,900, except we did have one really good set of open golden certified true F1 tiger stripes that brought $2,300. Over getting the lighter kind of heifers, they pretty well brought from $760 up to $975, depending on size and kind. Overall, very, very strong sale area. The rain definitely helped us a lot, and we got along extremely well, I thought, overall for the sale.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Keep in mind, we do have Hell's Ranch Angus bulls that are going to be here this week. Got about 30 of those and about 35 or 40 of the Canyon Ranch Charolais bulls. Just their featured sale is what it is. That'll be on Thursday at 10 o'clock. We'll start that. Roll right into our stocker feeder sale, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. It's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, I want to give you a sale report on the South Texas Hereford Association. It was my privilege to auctioneer this last Saturday, the 29th, in Beeville. We had 58 bulls. We ran through them in 50 minutes, and they averaged over 4,500. One of them brought 10,000, one of them brought 7,000. The rest were right along the average, just like you like it. I want to remind you also about the upcoming Solid Rock Angus bull sale I will be auctioneering this coming Wednesday, the 2nd, for Matt Jones in Crockett at 10:30 in the morning, Wednesday the 2nd. So let us know if you need more information. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com. or call 210-624-2000 for wholesale steel.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
It looks pretty good, Larry. Maybe a few less than what we've had the last couple of Mondays. I don't have as many big bunches, but should end up with around 1,400, maybe a little bit more. Not as many cows this time either, probably 200, 250 cows. Rest of them being calves and yearlings. Cows, there's probably 30 or 40 palpated cows, kind of middle-aged cows, and a handful of pairs. Couple good sets of calves. Got one set of good Charolais calves, another set of Beefmaster calves, a couple sets of black calves are pretty decent. So again, a lot of lightweight calves again. Just weather's kind of bringing them in and getting close to a frost, so they're starting to peel them off a little light again. But looks like around 1,400 tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you at Live Oak for the Monday sale, Riley.
361-813-6650 is cell. 361-786-2553 is office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Over this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com, the Laredo store. Call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock, getting ready for Monday's sale. What's it looking like Sunday night, Gary?
Larry, it's a little lighter than usual. We right at 1,000 right now. Got a set of tiger stripe deers and heifers mixed. There's about 60 of them. I got some black ball face calves. There's about 20, 25 of them. Then we just got some mixed cattle. Got about 150 cows, mostly packer cows. We got a few young thin cows, crossbred kind of cows. Got a lot of Bremer influence. There's about there's a sellout deal. It's about 50 cows in that deal, Larry. But other than that, we should wind up with about 11 to 1,200.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale in Nixon.
You can catch us here at Cellborn 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how'd our Friday sale go?
I thought the market was pretty steady as compared to the week before. I thought the lighter calves still aren't very strong or active, but the heavy cattle sure are active, sir. And we had some replacement type heifers that brought a premium, so good. I thought it went well.
Walk the pins with us.
All right, we had 365 head of cattle and 5 goats. Your 200, 300 pound steers, $1.23 to $1.42. Heifers, $1.20 to $1.40. 300, 400 pound steers, $1.43 to $1.68. Heifers, $1.24 to $1.41. Your 400, 500 pound steers, $1.36 to $1.62. Heifers, $1.18 to $2.03. Your 500, 600 pound steers were $1.32 to $1.54. Heifers were $1.14 to $2. And your 600, 700 pound steers were $1.33 to $1.45. Heifers were $1.09 to $1.70. And your 700, 800 pound steers were $1.25 to $1.43. And heifers were $1.14 to $1.25. We didn't have very many packer cows. The ones we had, there were some good killing cows there. And then the bulls were pretty slim pickings this week. But cows brought anywhere from 30 to 69 cents. Bulls brought from 78 to 82. And we didn't have any pairs or stocker cows this week.
What are we anticipating for this Friday?
I do know of several bunches of calves coming this week that people didn't work last week, but they're gonna go ahead and work. We're getting to the end of the year, so I imagine we'll have a pretty good run Friday again, sir.
Tell everybody how to contact you in Beeville, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, if I can help you anyway, market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all can call me on my mobile 645-5002.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, PipeMovers.com, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, the Robstown location. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's our Monday sale shaping up?
Right at 500 head right now tonight, Larry. I guess we're going to end up with somewhere around 550, 600. Come sale time, do have somewhere around 100 cows right now. Going to palpate 50 or 60 of those in the morning, and there's probably 8 or 10 pairs back there. Calf and yearling run, a lot of good quality in the calves, quite a few light calves again, but a lot of those bigger deals of calves will be work cattle. So I'll be a pretty good sale tomorrow. If anybody needs anything or wants to come by, sure call us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's take a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1376, yellow corn to Corpus 870 3/4, Houston wheat 1045, Houston beans 1372. Texas cotton 1163 bales at 73.11. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.